Welcome to the Weekday Report for Tuesday, February 4th. I'm Joe Potente. Here's a brief look at the news. The dilapidated former Elks Club building in downtown Kenosha could soon see new life as a boutique-style hotel. The City Council on Monday night unanimously approved two agreements aimed at redeveloping the property. One deal would see the city pay $109,000 in back taxes to take the property over from the county, and the other involves Madison-based Gorman & Company buying the building from the city to develop the hotel. A Gorman official said plans include restoring the Grand Ballroom as a venue for weddings and other special events. The renovation is expected to cost $18 million and would involve tax credits from the state and federal governments. The unemployment rate in Kenosha County fell from 7.8% in December 2012 to 6.7% this past December. The new figure equals the national unemployment rate. In the city of Kenosha, unemployment was 7.5% in December, down from 9.1% a year earlier. Doug Bartz, manager of the Kenosha County Job Center, said the improvement comes as companies are moving into Kenosha and are hiring people. Plans for a park and ride lot in Pleasant Prairie's Prairie Springs Park are moving forward in scaled-back form. The Village Board on Monday night approved an agreement with the DNR and the DOT, as well as the purchase of some wetlands credits that are needed to facilitate the project. Gone are plans for retail space, an Amtrak stop, and a bus station, though the lot would now accommodate 388 parking spaces instead of the 200 initially envisioned. The lot is aimed at drivers who want to carpool on nearby I-94. Also in Pleasant Prairie, a new developer has come in to finish the Whispering Knolls subdivision on 47th Avenue, south of Springbrook Road. When the original Illinois-based developer bailed with 15 lots still unsold, owners of the 27 lots previously bought were left holding the bag for special assessments that the village planned to collect this fall. On Monday night, the Village Board approved an agreement with Harp Development LLC, which will complete the project. The Kenosha Fire Department is continuing to investigate a Friday afternoon fire that destroyed a Tirabassi Construction Building on 39th Avenue south of 80th Street. Firefighters determined the fire started between two front-end loaders that were stored in the building, but they haven't been able to determine the cause. The fire department has not yet provided a damage estimate. The Shoreland girls basketball team prevailed in a non-conference victory over Wilmot Monday night. Andrew Horschak has the story.
The Shoreland Lutheran girls basketball team scored its signature victory of the season on Monday night. The visiting Pacers never trailed in knocking off Wilmot 66-60 to avenge an 18-point defeat in last year's non-conference matchup. Lauren Stanek, shown in this clip feeding Brenna Knock for a basket, had 18 points for the Pacers. Hannah Harmeyer led the way with a game-high 25. Andrew Horschak, Kenosha News.
What's trending today? Do you think Kenosha can support the proposed 15-suite boutique hotel and banquet center in the former Elks Club building? Tell us on our Facebook page. Up next is Diane Giles with this week's History Mystery.
Wisconsin was home to 128 civilian conservation corps camps in the 1930s and 40s. And the very first camp in the state was built at Fox River Park in Kenosha County. Tar paper temporary buildings were erected in 1934, and by the spring of 1935, 165 men called the barracks home. Workers planted more than 130,000 trees. They unearthed field stones and with them built the park's washrooms, shelters, complete with fireplaces, and the rock walls at the entrance. Today's Park Operations General Manager Jonathan Rudy has a stack of reports and materials documenting the CCC work at Fox River Park, which ended in 1937. For the Kenosha News, I'm Diane Giles.
Thanks, Diane. Now here's a look at what we're working on today. Joe Ward will have an update on the mayor's review of the city's snow plowing policy. And Bill Guida is updating the village incorporation process in Summers. Pick up a copy of the Kenosha News and check kenoshanews.com for all the details on these stories and more. I'm Joe Potente with the Weekday Report.